Kal halal yom la Yahweh b'Hashem shal Yahweh shai b'Hashem 𐤌𤅅𤤂𤕕, which is the ancient Paleo Hebrew for all praises to Yahweh, the Heavenly Father's only name, the name of his son Yahweh Shai, his son's only name. Alright, in the 𤤌𤅅𤤂𤕕, the wisdom and sound these holy scriptures. I want to say double honors to the apostles and elders of great stone, and salutation to the sincere Akim that's pushing the truth of the holy scriptures. Like your in fear, sincerity, and truth. Right, today's Hebrew word is from H for 159. Miracle, Mawapath, 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 right? And I got this etymology here from Etym Online. I'm just gonna read it. Most of it, I guess. Mid-century, a wondrous work of the Most High, from the Old French miracle, 11th century. Miracle, yeah, I guess that's how we say that. Miracle, story of a miracle, miracle plan, from Latin miraculum, object of wonder. All right, in church Latin, marvelous event caused by the Most High. From mirare, that's how you say that, to wonder at, marvel, be astonished, figuratively, to regard, esteem. From miros, wonderful, astonishing, amazing. Earlier smeros, from PIE, smee, to smile, to laugh. But we get a point in that, alright? And that's what a miracle is. The wondrous work of the Most High. Alright, a sign from the Most High. Alright? And you know, we're already bringing out miracles in this truth, you know, at this level even. And the Most High is going to turn up. It's going to level us up to do astonishing, amazing miracles on grand scale. Make people limbs come back, you know, bring people back from the dead, you know, getting food out of thin air, whatnot. But at this time, the Most High is going to have the left hand, you know, enjoy themselves, because this is their world, and the scripture says the deceiver and the deceiver is his. Therefore, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is a balance, you know. The wheat and the tares have to grow together. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushai do deceiving them through the left hand angels, the angels that does wickedness. Alright? Most High deceiving them. You know, they're growing in wickedness and sealing their faith. They can believe in that, and we can believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright? And they're gonna defend the wickedness. Alright? So let's get into some precepts. Mark chapter 9 and 39. And it says, But Yahushai said, forbid him not, for there is no man which shall do a miracle in my name that can lightly speak evil of me. And that's how you know a man of the Lord. Alright? If a man claims he's doing a miracle and he's doing it in Yahushai name, he won't, like, it won't be easy for he to speak evil of Yahushai. Alright? Because you understand Yahushai is his king. But a man who just using the name for power, you know, the Most High gonna reveal that wicked, that wicked man, right? So, you know, the apostle knows have been using Yahushai name to cleanse, you know, us. You've been using the word, which is Yahushai, to cleanse us, you know. And they're ever so diligent. You know, they discern through the spirit, like how Yahushua is gonna discern in this precept coming up after this. You know, this is John chapter 3 verse 2. Then came Slakia, the same came to Yahushua by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher from the Most High, for no man can do these things that thou doest except he be with him. Yeah. So they're gonna come to us as that, and they're gonna say the same thing, because Yahushai, we're in the spirit, we're in one spirit with Yahushai, and Yahushai is being glorified. Alright? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is being glorified, slack, yeah? So, slack, yeah. So we just gotta keep pushing, right? I'll keep feeding our spirit, alright? Because the Holy Spirit will not be with a malicious soul, roughly paraphrasing from Wisdom of Solomon 1. Alright, so if your spirit unclean, how can you make an unclean spirit clean and your spirit is unclean? You know? It's like, yeah, I wish I said Satan can't throw down Satan. The light have to push away or shun or eschew darkness, right? Let's go to John 6 and verse start from 1. After these things, Yahushua went over to the Sea of Galilee, which is by the Sea of Tiberias. And a great multitude followed him because they saw his miracles, which he did on them that were diseased. Alright? So a lot of people gonna follow. As men are already following the apostles and elders of greatness to our leader, our king. At this point in time, right? It says, and Yahushua went up into a mountain, and there sat he with his disciples. And Yahushua went up into the mountain, there sat he with his disciples, and the Passover feast of the Jews was nigh. See, Yahushua was keeping the feast. According to the law, the Passover, not the communion, And they like to say the law done away with. So why was he keeping it if it was done away with? Right? When Yahushua lifted up his eyes and saw a great company come unto him, he saith unto Philip, whence shall we buy bread that these may eat? And he said, and this he said to prove him, for he himself knew what he would do. Philip answered him, 200 penny worth of bread is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may take a little. One of the disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said unto him, there is a lad here which had 5 barley loaves and 2 small fishes, but what are they among so many? And Yahushua said, make the men sit down. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men sat down in number about 5,000. And Yahushua took the loaves. When he had given thanks, and distributed to the disciples, and the disciples to them that were sat down, the likewise of fishes as much as they would. And when they were filled, he said unto the disciples, gather up the fragments that remain, and not that nothing be lost. Therefore they gathered them together and filled 12 baskets with fragments of 12 baskets with fragments of 5 barley loaves, which remained over and above unto them that had eaten. Then those men, when they had seen the miracle that Yahushua did, this is of truth that the prophet this is of a truth that prophet should come. This is of a truth that prophet should come into the world. Alright, so when they see the miracles that we do, these grand miracles, they're gonna see that we're prophets, right? But they're gonna be prophets that's gonna do wicked things, and it shall come to pass. Let me get it. This is Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 1. It wasn't in my list, but let's get it. It says, if there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and give it thee a sign or a wonder, and the sign or wonder cometh to pass, whereof he speak unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods, which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet, or that dreamer of dreams, for Yahweh your power proveth you to know whether ye love Yahweh your power with all your heart and with all your soul. Ye shall walk after Yahweh your power, and fear him, and keep his commandments, and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him, and cleave unto him. Alright? So the Most High is going to do these things to prove us, to see if we really love him. Alright? But Yahweh said to walk after him and obey his voice. Alright? Let's go back to John 6, and I think it was 8. Let's see. No. Let's see. Therefore they gathered them together and filled. Done that. Then those men, when they had seen the miracle of Yahushai, let me read again, John 6 and 14. Then those men, when they had seen the miracle that Yahushai did, said, This is our truth, that the prophet should come into the world. When Yahushai therefore perceived that they would not come, and when Yahushai therefore perceived that they would come and take him by force to make him king, he departed again into the mountain. He departed again into a mountain himself alone. All right. And when he was now come, his disciples went down into the sea, and entered in a ship, and went over the sea toward Capernaum. And now was dark, and Yahushua was not come to them. All right. So Yahushua wasn't ready to be king in this shitty ass kingdom. He came to do. He came to make a sacrifice for his people and move on to be a greater king with a indestructible body and more glory and honor that they could ever give him while they were here. Plus he was looking for his sheep, you know. Alright, let me see. Let me go down more. And the sea arose by reason of a great wind that blew. So when they had rowed about 25 and 20 or 30 furlongs, they see Yahushua walk in the sea, drawing nigh unto the ship, and they were afraid. Alright? They were afraid because of the miracle. He was walking on water in the middle of the sea. Shh, that's the wondrous work. But he said unto them, It is I, be not afraid. Then they willingly received him into the ship. Immediately the ship was at the land whither they went. The day following, when the people which stood on the other side of the sea saw that there was none other boat there, save the one whereinto his disciples were entered, and Yahushua went not, and that Yahushua went not with his disciples into that boat, but that his disciples were gone away alone. Howbeit there came other boats from Tiberias high unto the place where they did eat bread, after that Yahweh had given thanks. Like you. When the people therefore saw that Yahushua was not there, neither his disciples, they also took shipping and came to Capernaum seeking for Yahushua. And when they had found him on the other side of the sea, they said unto him, Rabbi, when camest thou hither? Yahushua answered them and said, Verily, verily, I say unto you, ye seek me not because ye saw the miracles, but because ye did eat the loaves and were filled. Alright? And that's what people are going to do. People are going to see the miracles and want fame or want food and whatnot. And they're going to end up being Lord niggas. Alright? They did not believe. Alright? He's going to say that. He says, Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but for that meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him that hath the Most High, the Father, sealed. For him hath the Most High, the Father, sealed. That's what we're laboring for. That spiritual meat, that spiritual bread. right? That wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, those spiritual gifts, spiritual wine. So much context, so much ways the scripture put it. All right. Then said they unto him, what shall we do, that we might work the works of the Most High? See that? What shall we do that we might work the works of the Most High? And he's gonna say, that's what we should be asking ourselves. What we got to do these miracles, right? To do these miracles. Then answered Yahushai and said unto them, this is the work of the Most High, that ye believe on him whom he had sent. And we believe on Yahushai, who Yahweh who Yahweh sent. All right? We believe that if we continue to do these works, and that's how we show that we believe, by doing what we're commanded, trying to keep the commandments the best of our ability, showing charity to the brothers, teaching the word according to the doctrines that apostles and elders have given us, etc., etc. Right? Rejecting the Arafat Egypt, that's gonna be a big miracle, right? It says because look, we're gonna be oppressed, we're gonna be tortured and whatnot, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna put a spirit on us to endure all that, and that's gonna be a hell of a miracle, or I should say a heavenly miracle, a hell of a miracle. It says, then said they unto him, what shall we do that we might work the works of the Most High? Yahushua answered and said unto them, this is the work of the Most High, that ye believe on him that he hath sent. All right. So let's go to same book of John, chapter 14, verse 12. And it reads, verily, verily, which means truly, truly, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Right? To the Most High sent his Son, and his Son sent us out. Right? So therefore, he shall give us that ability, those powers, those miracles to do, the power to do those miracles. All right? The Mawapathium, right? Lada Mawapathium. La means to, da means do. Mawapathium means miracles, right? And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son, right? It says, if ye shall do anything in my name, I will do it. If ye love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. The main point is, if ye ask anything in my name, I will do it. And if ye love me, keep my commandments. Right? So, wicked ass person, we do no miracles. No miracles that can save people. Alright? So, with that, I pray that this lesson was already fine. I want to say to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And the water for tuning in. Yeah, I can keep doing the miracles, We're not ordinary men and women. Alright? The Most High called us to this Slakia. The Most High called us to this righteous unction. Right? Shalom, Brakatham, until another time, Akim.